Hi, my name is Hyson Green, aka Mr. Green, and today you can see, like I always say, we are sitting on green chair. And guess what? I'm not just here alone today. I'm here with
Josephine. You can also call me Joy Golden.
Joe Golden. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. So today episode of Life of Mr. Green is being inspired by a lot of questions, and we're here today because of one of the major questions question that she once asked. So that's why we're here today now to give you some little questions that you have been asking.
Yes.
So now you're on green chair, like I said, and she is putting on green gown, and I'm also on green jacket. So, and if you look at the background, you can see a touch of green. That's to tell you that this is truly the life of Mr. Green. Everywhere you go, you will surely find green. So the question, she's supposed to ask me, but I really want to know what that question is going to be. So, Sister
Okay, all
J.
said and
Gordon.
done. Okay. Like I asked you earlier, I said, Hyson Green, are you sibling with Lena Green? What a coincidence.
Okay, asking the question, I was already smiling. So then, a lot of people keep asking me this question. Okay, that was last year, late last year. People kept asking me because of one thing that led to another, which I don't want to really mention that right now. So it met me, and first of all, somebody called me somewhere and he said, "Hi, Saint Green." I said, "Yes." Somebody was asking me if you are related with Lena Green. I was like, "Okay, so what did you say to the person?" Then before then, yeah, I remember now. There was a lady that also called me, and she said something like, "I use Sister Lena Green's husband," and I was like,
At the point, I thought as
really?
yes.
Okay.
So I had to look at
the face, like the
face,
age and all
gap.
that, and say,
No.
no, this one is too young.
Is the brother or related to kind of?
Yeah, so it's we are not related,
Okay.
and we are not from the same state either.
So it's a coincidence.
It's coincidence, yeah. So, but first of all, I think there's another question you also asked.
Yes. So why green? Did you give yourself green, or you happen to be born into the family and daddy's name happened to be green, and you were named Hyson Green? Because in Africa we hardly bear such names. Either you hear Hyson Chukudi, Hyson Emeka. So the white, you hear Bush, Comb, teeth,
yeah.
house. They can name their children, and here we are having green.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. When you say Hyacinth, that's when I was growing up, I didn't really know a lot of people answering the name Hyacinth. Okay, it was just me in my environment, and a lot of time I go online to search the name Hyacinth, and I couldn't find it a lot of time.
Wow.
So, but while growing up, I started searching because I kept on searching because I felt like I'm not the only one bearing this name Hyacinth, But I kept on searching till I got to see other people that have really bear the name Hyacinth, and that wasn't enough. I went deep, and I have to search for the meaning, and still I couldn't find the meaning at the early stage when I was looking for that meaning. But I later find the name. But one thing before then, I tried to see if I can, if I can give the meaning, because while I was searching, I could not see the meaning. So I had it in my mind that the meaning should be greatness on my own.
Wow,
Yeah.
greatness.
Okay, so
I sent
well,
greatness.
because if I can't find the meaning, because I'm a man of God, You know, the Bible made us also to understand, reflect that whatever you answer, it reflects, yes, in your life. So that's exactly what I just felt like I should give a meaning to my name. But while I did that, I went on, on Google. So there was something I did. I'm going to search for name meaning. So there was a place I can, fill in that list.
What I sent means there was no meaning.
As at that
and
time,
there was a
when
space.
a space, like you can, of course, whatever thing you have online,
So you
it's
mean
just an information.
What you're saying now is if I should go look for the meaning of I sent, you already put the meaning.
Now that is where I'm actually going to now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I fill in the name. Meanwhile, that was the name. That was the meaning.
Wow.
But nobody told me. I didn't say that first. I get me. So I went online and I went to fill in the name. I said, okay, in case anybody is searching for the name, they have to see this. You understand? So that was what I did. But later on, after some months, I kept on checking because I really want to give a meaning to my name. Okay, so I found out also that has been the meaning
Wow.
ever since.
Wow.
And I got to see that there was a man that bear the name, I think in Germany, I don't know. So, and when I started checking people that have actually bear that name, they are really great people. Okay, so then I just, since then, and the name is there. Like the meaning is there, like Hyacinth. The full meaning is actually greatness. So back to your question when you say why green?
Yes, why green?
Okay. Before green, I was actually answering some name. First of all, you can call it stage name, but not just stage name. Okay, but yeah, I was bearing that. There were other names that I was bearing aside Hyacinth. So there was one time my stage name was Ice King. Okay, then from there went to iDollars. Okay, well, why I changed it, why I wasn't really okay, because dollar is just a currency, and the dollar there are other currencies that are also higher than dollar. You understand? So I was like, okay, my name cannot be limited. Okay, so I was just checking. So I called a friend of mine in South Africa. So I told her, I was like, okay, I think I have to change my stage name. Then she was like, okay, why? I said, I don't know. I just have that. Just to change it. Then she was like, okay, what could it be? I said, green. He said, why green? So
everybody just wants to know why green.
Yes, why green? So there are a lot. Every reason the name has to be green. One, everything green actually means flourishing. Okay, it means life. Okay, and it means everything that has to do with greatness. So when you find green anywhere you are, when you see green, you just know that something is happening there. That this thing, there is life here. There is,
it's actually flourishing.
Flourishing, yes. So that's just the whole meaning. So then also, because I don't just give meaning. I don't just give myself name or bear any name. So I went deep and I started looking for people that have actually bear the name green, and they were also great people. So that's why you asked me earlier on, and I told you green is similar to Hyacinth. So they are just same thing. Hyacinth means greatness. Even the Bible talks a lot about green. Your leaf, wither, you shall flourish, you shall do this, planted by the riverside, a lot of that, so about the fruits, a lot of this. So it has to do with, what the scripture says. Yeah, are you getting me now? So It's all about life.
Wow.
Green. Okay, flourishing, spreading, all of that.
So our curiosity has been answered today. So one more last question.
Okay.
Sound funny, but I really need answers. Okay. I also know that you sing. Lena Green sings.
Okay.
So whenever this How do you feel Lena singing or you singing and everybody's making mention green, or when the name come up the screen, I sing green, Lena green.
Okay.
What's that
Okay.
feeling like?
Well, yeah, it's actually funny, okay? But there was one time, I think the last healing streams, I'm not supposed to say it, but that's just the fact. When we had the last healing streams, we're on stage with Pastor, okay? And something happened off stage. So on the group, the platform, somebody, so they were kind of, I think not day, maybe Global Day of Prayer. I can't remember now. Okay, but there was one time like that. So they're trying to type a name and they said green. Okay. Then it was like, so Sister Lina Green referred to, is that me?
Okay.
Then somebody said, no, it's the other green. I said green, you know. So yes, I can say, or I would say I feel happy. It's a joyful thing when you see great people, like I said. Okay, you're bearing the same name with great people, and you know that they are great, and they are really flourishing. They are spreading everywhere, like I said. So it shows that you belong to a class where you always go up there.
Where kings reign.
Where kings reigns, yeah. So now, like I think it's just that. It's just a joyful thing.
Wow. Just like the cedar of
Yeah.
Lebanon,
That's
ever flourishing.
flourishing.
Green.
That's it.
All right, thank you so much. Green, green, green. Like you said, the rug is green.
Everything is green.
Everything is green.
Yes, because
Wait, the food
go
you
ahead.
eat green.
Yes, because I'm an African.
Okay.
Okay. Now I just finished eating carrots. Of course, carrots it has the color of orange.
Okay.
Okay, but the one on top is green,
It's
which
green.
is the leaf.
Okay, that's a smart one.
So everywhere,
Alright.
because people ask me every day, when I go out of my house, they tell me one word. I said, okay, maybe that day. They was like, it's okay, because I just want to put on something that has a touch of green.
Green.
Okay. Now there are some days truly I'll just rush out of my house and there's nothing, there's no trace in my body. So they'll just ask me like, okay, I said green, why are you not putting on green today? Then I tell them, because that's just the fact. The green is not the outer
Physical
look.
thing
Mhm.
you see.
Is inside.
Wow.
Yeah. So the life that I carry,
Wow.
the life of God, and the life
Wow.
of God is green.
Yeah,
Okay,
ever
it's
flourishing,
ever flourishing,
ever
so,
increasing.
so
Wow,
that's
thank
it.
you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Until we see you next time again, please keep on tuning. Am I right?
Asking your question whenever you see him. Yes.
Yeah. So like I said, the first episode is on YouTube. Okay, this is the third time you're doing this now. So when I know you have a lot of questions to ask. There's a number there, or just put it on a comment section. We will answer all your questions. I know a lot of people who want to ask questions about Hyson Green. So this is Life of Mr. Green one more time. See you next time. God bless you.